You know, sometimes you watch a football match and it's not really about the team result. It becomes the story of one player just completely taking over. Well, when Barcelona played Villarreal, it wasn't just a game. It was the Lamine Yamal's show, and we are about to break down every incredible moment.
Oh my God, what a second goal. Impossible. That's what you're seeing here. I mean, can you feel that? That is the raw, unfiltered emotion of a commentator who just witnessed something truly special. So let's dive into the 90 minutes that made him say that and announce to the world that a new superstar had arrived.
All right, so every legendary performance has to start somewhere, right? This was the opening act. And Lamine Yamal, well, he didn't waste any time. Right from the whistle, he was sending a message, really setting the stage for what was to come. Okay, let's fast forward to the 27th minute. The game is scoreless, a bit of a deadlock. And then, it's broken. Barcelona gets the first goal. And who scores it? Of course, it's the kid we're all watching, Lamine Yamal. It's 1-0. So let's just break this down for a second. It all starts with this absolutely beautiful defense-splitting pass from Fermin Lopez. It's just perfect. Yamal reads it, times his run, and with the finish, he makes zero mistake. It's a clinical strike that immediately puts Barcelona in the driver's seat.
So that first goal was great, a solid team effort. But what happened next? That was on a completely different level. We're talking about going from a promising start to a moment of pure individual genius that just left everyone stunned. And just like that, it's 2-0. Barcelona doubles their lead. And again, look who's on the score sheet. It's him. At this point, Yamal isn't just playing well, he is literally running the show. Listen to that commentary. A magical painting, a world-class goal. They're not just describing a ball going into a net. You can hear the awe in their voices. Because this wasn't about tactics or formations. This was just pure, raw talent taking over. Okay, let's really get into the anatomy of this thing. First, he gets the ball and he takes on the defender, Cardona, and just seems to glide right past him. Then, a second defender comes over to help, and he just cuts inside, leaving him for dead too. And before anyone can even think about what's happening, he unleashes this rocket of a shot with his left foot right into the far corner. The keeper? He was just a spectator, no chance. A truly, truly world-class goal. So it's 2-0. Barcelona is absolutely cruising, and one player looks completely unstoppable. You're thinking, okay, game over, right? Pack it up. But as you know, football is never, ever that simple. Just when it seemed like Barcelona had this thing in the bag, the entire feel of the game just flipped on its head. Villarreal, pretty much against the run of play, found a lifeline, and suddenly, we had a real fight on our hands. And there it is, 2-1. Villarreal gets one back. And just like that, all of Barcelona's comfortable control is gone. It's replaced by this nervous energy. The whole dynamic of the match has changed in an instant. And the thing is, you have to look at how this goal happened. It wasn't from open play. It came from a set piece, a bit of a defensive lapse, a moment of confusion, and Villarreal pounced on it. It was exactly the kind of goal that tests your nerve and puts the entire result back up in the air. Now this is what it's all about. This is the real test of a superstar. Your team is under pressure, the momentum has shifted. What do you do? How do you respond when everyone is looking at you? And boom, 3-1, Lamine Yamal answers the call. He doesn't just score another goal, he completely crushes Villarreal's comeback hopes. He restores that two-goal cushion with a goal that basically screams, no, this is my game. And that third goal, of course, completes his hat-trick. You know, for anyone who might not know, that's 3 goals in a single game, a massive achievement, and the sign of a truly special offensive masterclass. And what makes this goal even cooler is where it came from. This thing was born and raised in La Masia, Barcelona's famous youth academy. You have the assist from another academy graduate, Pedri, who finds Yamal for the finish. It's that pure Barcelona connection. Beautiful stuff. So, with the hat trick in the bag and the 2-goal lead back, all that was left was to put the finishing touches on what was just a legendary day for Yamal and, ultimately, a really dominant win for Barcelona. And with all the pressure off, Robert Lewandowski gets in on the action, adding the fourth. 4-1, it looks like a comfortable victory in the end, but we all know it was built on the back of Yamal's absolute brilliance. So let's just zoom out for a minute and put this all into perspective. These 4 goals brought Barcelona's season total up to 71.
And as you can see from the numbers, that officially makes them the strongest, most dangerous attack in the entire league.
Wow.
So, at the end of the day, how do you even sum all this up? I think the commentator just said it perfectly. A huge match from Yamal, 3 goals, and each one more beautiful than the last. It's the perfect summary for a performance that was just breathtaking. Which really leaves us with just one big, exciting question. When a player this young puts on a show like that, a performance that single-handedly wins a game and makes headlines all over the world, you just have to wonder, what is his ceiling? I mean, where does he go from here? What does the future hold for a star who has already arrived this spectacularly?